My name is Marcus Hale. I'm 39. I work in architectural design, lead a quiet life, and, until recently, was married to a woman I thought I'd grow old with. Her name was Emily. She had this calming presence, the kind that makes you feel like nothing could go wrong as long as she's near. I was stupid enough to believe that feeling was real. We met at a design expo in Chicago. She was working PR for one of the sponsors. I remember thinking she was way out of my league. Warm smile, effortless confidence. We talked for hours that night. I should have known better. People like Emily don't just fall into your lap unless they're planning something. At first, life was perfect. We got married within a year. She decorated our home with care, cooked every weekend, texted me sweet little notes during work. Everyone said we were that couple, the ones who just work. Then came Caleb. He was a client. I was designing his company's new office complex. Emily met him at a dinner party I hosted. I noticed it instantly. Something about the way her laughter lingered a beat too long. The way his eyes scanned her like a challenge. I told myself I was being paranoid. That was mistake number one. She started working late, hiding her phone, getting more defensive. One night, she said she was heading out for a girls' trip. Something felt off, so I did something I'd never done before. I checked her location. She was at a resort, and so was Caleb. She didn't even lie well when I confronted her. Just sat there silently, then packed a bag and left the next day. 15 years together. Vanished. No apology. No closure. Just... Subject line. Thanks for everything. Inside was a selfie of him and Emily on a yacht, drinks in hand, both smiling like villains from a bad movie, and a message. She says you never made her feel alive. Don't worry, I'll take care of her now. That's when something in me snapped. Not in a movie-style rage. It was quiet, cold, the kind of fury that simmers until it sharpens into something precise. You see, Caleb didn't know what kind of man I really am. I don't yell. I don't dig. I don't threaten. I dismantle. I started small. Anonymous tips to tax authorities about his offshore holding. Send confidential files to his business partners hinting at embezzlement. I hired a guy to hack his cloud and leak compromising photos, not of Emily, but him with someone else. Then I found something unexpected. Emily had done this before. Twice. But different cities, different names. She'd marry men, help grow their businesses, charm their networks, and then move on. She was the mastermind. Caleb was just her latest tool. I realized something deeper then. This wasn't about love. Not for her. Not even for him. It was about destruction disguised as desire. So I set the final stage. I reached out to her ex-husbands, the ones she left before me. Turns out they were still pissed. Together, we built a legal case strong enough to sink them both. Fraud, identity manipulation, conspiracy to defraud investors. It was all there. I sent it to a journalist I knew from college. He ran with the story. 2 weeks later, front page of a national outlet, power couple accused of decade-long romantic scam. Their faces, their names, everywhere. Caleb's company dropped 40% in stock overnight. Board removed him. Investors pulled out. Emily went radio silent. But that's not even the ending. The real twist? She came back. Not to apologize. Not to explain. She showed up at my door 3 weeks ago, drenched from the rain. Mascara smeared. She said she was used. That Caleb turned on her the moment things went south. She had nowhere else to go. I let her in. I made her tea. We talked for hours, just like old times. She fell asleep on the couch. And when she woke up, her phone, laptop, passport, all were gone. Her entire digital identity wiped. Her bank accounts inaccessible. And a note on the table. You played the wrong architect. She hasn't been seen since. And me, I sleep just fine now.